Newham's Volunteers was born out of the Olympics and Paralympics. We started off with a small programme just engaging local people into events to help us petition for the Olympic Games. However, since then, because we saw that local people wanted to help, they wanted to get involved, it's now grown into a programme with 7,000 people who've registered and 3,000 who are currently active. Everybody's got skills. It's how we embrace those skills, how we find platforms to get people involved in what we're doing across the borough.
Newham has been pioneering the concept of resilience, and the idea behind resilience is that people should have more capacity within themselves to achieve more, and also resilient communities are where people from different backgrounds get to know each other and work well together. It's the volunteers that are the kind of cement that can help to make things work, that will help enable us to do more things with more people, so people can get to know their neighbours. And then, when you do that, that's how you build community. And that's something I think all of us think is very important.
I became more confident than I used to be. So to be who I am today is because of meeting people, being with people, sharing what we've got, laugh together. So that's the contribution that really Newham volunteering done to me.
The benefits of having an internal volunteer programme is that we can work with services, one, to find out what they require in terms of their volunteers, secondly, to ensure that we're adhering to the best possible practice, and thirdly, it's much easier to manage. We can bring in different expertise to build up the portfolio of opportunities and to help train our volunteers, and that obviously makes it much more cost effective. Adult social services are going through lots of transformation, and volunteers particularly can play a really strong role in supporting that transformation. For example, we've got volunteer enablement assistants. They're all about supporting the messages, the action plans that our service users have been given. It could be a simple thing like just showing them to how to use the equipment. It can be about just popping around to make sure they're taking their medication. Simple actions that make massive differences.
The volunteers service have been additional bonus in terms of improving the quality of our service. Some of the volunteers have quite extensive backgrounds in terms of possibly social care, language, signing.
As well as the enablement assistants, we have other roles such as befrienders and escorts. We have volunteers working directly with the drug intervention programme. We have volunteers who can support people to use the PCs, ICT. And we have volunteers who just go around and help somebody in the local neighbourhood. All of those complement and add value to social services.
They're adding to the service in terms of engaging people to motivate them to have positive outcomes with our enablement program. That's towards independent living in the community.
Another angle is to involve service users as volunteers. They have a massive role to play, and they get involved in some of our gardening projects, in the events. There's lots of ways that we engage service users into our volunteer programme.
As a disabled person, I feel that it's given me the opportunity to go out, meet new people, and actually do things that's going to benefit the community. And I feel like I'm giving something back to the community, helping them to improve more, as well as improving my own experience, job prospects and employability skills.
It's exhilarating for me. It gives me the great pleasure to know that at the end of the day I've come away and I've done something good.
The volunteer programme, it didn't come easily. It's taken us 4 to 5 years to get into the position that we're in today. We have hundreds of opportunities, and that's built on the solid infrastructure that took us a long time. Things like your training programmes, the way that you engage your volunteers, the way that you retain them, the way that you ensure that they're happy, they're motivated, they're enjoying what they're doing, that it challenges them, that it means something to volunteers, and that it has an impact on your service users. It takes a long time to get to that position.
What Newham's doing for the borough itself, you know, it keeps you aware and makes you think this is good, you know, so you want good for the community. You see good things happening, you want to do good things, and it just makes you a better person in general.
What we would like to share with you is our experience over the 4 years, how we've developed our opportunities, and how you can use our framework to create your own volunteering programme and your own volunteering opportunities.
I think it's very interesting. The Newham volunteering programme is clearly now the most successful programme of its kind across the country. We wanted to make sure that there was an opportunity for people to take part in the local area, maybe find a way into employment. This has been a fantastic project, very successful, got a lot of people in. It's a real jewel in the crown. It's something Newham should be very proud of.
If you like what you've heard today, or you'd like to find out a bit more information, or if you want to come and see us in action, please give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. 0208 430 3598, or alternatively you can email us on volunteers@newham.gov.uk. Thank you.